Alright, on this call we got us a GE dishwasher. They said it's not draining and they smell the burning. Yeah, there's water in there for sure. Alright, let's turn the power off and then take this bottom cover off. Turn the breaker off. Let's see. Dishwasher number 21. There we go. Breaker is off. Check and make sure, because water and electricity don't mix. Alright, it is off. Now we can work. Here's one screw. I'll get the other screw over here. All you gotta do is loosen these top ones. You don't have to take them out. It doesn't hurt if you do, but I just loosen them. And this will just slide to the left. Sometimes the baseboard will be in the way down here. Get that egg salad out of there, then you can work. My goodness, there's another one. Another burnt solenoid right here, see? This is all burnt to a crisp. This is supposed to slide up and down. That's what causes it to drain. And all this is burnt metal, or burnt, black plastic from the solenoid. I mean, common with these GEs, man. Come on, GE. Also, if the dishwasher's not draining, this could be bad as well. Even if it's not burned, the solenoid could be bad. So we are just going to replace it. That's all you can do. Can't fix a burned up solenoid. Get the old infamous clip out of there first. Try not to lose it, even though the new one comes with one. Spring off of there. Be a screw on the bottom and a screw on the top. See if we can get this out. So you get that top screw. It's already broken and burned anyway. You're not going to tear it up anymore. Sorry, everything's in the way. It's kind of tight down here. You can take a picture if you want to remember how it is. I've got a phone full of pictures. I remember how things go back. Alright, the old one's out. Yikes, look at that thing skid, bro. That's the burning smell they smelt. Brand new dishwasher, brand new property. Alright, here's my new stuff. I'll leave links to these in the description below. On this video, you can order it and have it delivered to your house. I replaced the timer as well. The timer goes up here. We'll do that after the solenoid. I've called GE about it, like, hey, what's up? All your solenoids are burning up. And they're like, oh, the timers are stopping, so it just keeps running. It burns the solenoid up, so I replaced the timer as well. Alright, here's our new one. Comes with two springs. There's a small one, there's a bigger one. I used the bigger one. So we'll use this spring, and we'll put our plunger in. This is supposed to go up and down freely. It's supposed to move freely. That's why the other one wasn't draining. See how it's burned? It's not moving freely. So we can go ahead and mount it underneath the dishwasher and get everything set up. Try to do this without my hand getting in the way. Far left hole, then just match up the screw holes. There we go. Screw it in. Just can't believe how common this is out here. I think I've already got a video on this, so you know what's happening a lot when you're making multiple videos on the same issue. Start the bottom screw in by hand, then go in with the screwdriver. Alright, top screw in, bottom screw in. Let's make sure it's tight. I don't want it vibrating on the motor. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to put this rod through this hole here. Try to do it without my hand getting in the way, but I don't know if that's possible. It's so tight. And then we can mount this onto the shaft. It just pushes on. There we go. It just pushes up onto the shaft. Sometimes you got to be patient with this stuff because it's tight as well. And that on the shaft. So that's how it's supposed to look. It's supposed to move freely. Then we'll put our infamous clip on the end of the shaft to hold this white piece on. Here's the infamous little clip. This requires patience, my friends. If you don't get it on the first try, it's okay. No one does. And if you do, you're a grand maintenance master. As I do, I just kind of get on there the best I can with my finger, then I'll push it down on there with my little screwdriver from the back. Oh, it fell off. Man, can't even pick them up with your hand, man. Try number 2. Come on, baby. Yes, that's what we want. All right, that's it. Plug it in. All right, got our clip on, got it mounted. Oh, don't forget the spring, big dog. Man, I almost forgot the spring. I wasn't done. Use the bigger one. Comes with 2. Let's see, this will loop up in the hole up here. And this loops down around the bottom. I'll get a better shot of it. I know it's tight and you can't really see. Alright, there's the infamous pain in the booty clip up here. It's on, it's snapped in. Here's the spring, just connect it to the bottom. Then it goes to that hole right there. And this is supposed to move up and down freely. Make sure, just give it a little test, so make sure the little clip don't pop off. And that's it. Now we can plug it back in and do the timer. Alright, before we pull the door down to do the timer, pull the knob out. It just pulls out. Boom. Get all the screws out. And once you get all the screws out, we can take this off very carefully. You can either set it aside or lock it in place up here. I usually just lock it in place. And here's our timer. Remember, the power is off, so everything's cool. Just unplug it. It's pretty much plug and play. Not much to a timer. And they say they do this because the timer gets stuck, so the solenoid burns up. Timer just got 2 screws. Again, I'll leave links to the timer and solenoid in the description below for all you homeowners that watch. Have it delivered to your house. Once you get the screws out, very carefully take the old one out, because you don't want to mess up mess this up. It's held in there by a spring. Alright, once you get your old one out, don't forget to take this off and put it on your new one. This is what helps the soap dispenser door open and stay closed during the wash. So take it off the old one and put it on the new one. Don't forget that. Sometimes I'll forget that as well. Then the resident will call and say, hey, my soap door doesn't stay closed. Alright, this is the new one, and we'll just slide it back in just like the old one and screw it back down. Match up the screw holes. Alright, we're all screwed in. Plug it back up. And that's it. New timer, new solenoid. Now we'll drop our cover back on and put all the screws back in. I won't show that just for the sake of video length, but I'm sure you'll get it. Alright, when you're putting your cover back on, very carefully maneuver the locking switch or locking handle, whatever you want to call that, through the hole here. That's very important to gingerly, carefully do it because you don't want this coming out. Alright, I got the locking handle through. Very carefully do it. You veterans know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's not a hard fix once it falls off, but you know what I'm talking about. Alright, now we'll put all the screws back in. I'm not going to show that just for the sake of video length. I'm sure you get the point. Alright, got all my screws in. New timer is in. Let's put our handle on. Oh yeah, that timer feels nice and secure, nice and tight. The other one's kind of loose going around. Alright, we'll turn our breaker back on. Alright, let's see the old solenoid in action. Get it to drain here. Watch that plunger slam down. There we go. Now it's draining. That's what we want. Alright, that's it. Just an old melted solenoid. That's why the dishwasher wasn't draining. Again, if it's not melted, it could still be your issue. They don't always melt. They just go bad. Alright guys, let's get this thing to 50,000 subscribers. Pump the stock, pump the dirty maintenance stock. And if you want to support the channel, I always leave tool links and the parts that I use in the video links in the description below. If you make a purchase, I'll receive a small commission at no extra cost to you. Alright guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Late.